Tomorrow, we have yet another secret Clash mini update including 4 new minis and balance changes. While it showed Legendary 2 in the dev build with the old sneak peeks, all 4 minis will be added on Legendary, which means Legendary 2 does not exist anymore. Starting with Executioner, and he's a 5 elixir ranged mini that belongs in the Specialist and Ranger class. You can find him in Legendary starting from Collector level 85. At 0 stars, he has a super that throws an axe to the furthest enemy. This axe deals damage on its way and deals damage again on its way back. The first star upgrade adds more damage on his axe. This upgrade makes it strong enough to one-shot a lot of minis, which is very funny. The second upgrade gives energy and heal as a boost. I don't know about how valuable the heal is, but filling almost half your super seems very worth it. The third star upgrade kills things below 20% HP. This one is interesting because it applies to his normal shot as well, so instead of dealing 3 damage, he could deal a ridiculous amount of damage and kill a tanky mini with it. And here are all the cosmetics you can get for maxing him out. The next is Apprentice Monk, and he is a 3 elixir mini that belongs in the Specialist class. You can find him in Legendary set starting from Collector level 85. At 0 stars, he has a Clash ability that silences other abilities. Do you hate Clash abilities? Well, this ability completely stops Clash abilities in the column you placed him in. The first star upgrade doubles the duration of his silence. Now this upgrade won't affect Clash units. However, if you silence an enemy mini with a super or a KO ability, then the extra duration is actually gonna do something for you. The second star upgrade, he silences enemies he hits. Basically, just like the diffuser, every few hits, one of them will silence the enemy mini that is hit by it. The third star upgrade gives him attack speed if his Clash hits. It's good to note this stays for the whole round. However, his DPS is too trash. I think it's not worth it unless you have the second star ability. And here are all the cosmetics you can get for maxing him out. The next mini is Inferno Warden, and she's a 5 elixir ranged mini that belongs to the Mage class. You can find her in Legendary starting from Collector level 85. At 0 stars, she fires up an Inferno beam. Once she activates her super, she fires up a beam that gets stronger the longer it goes for, just like how Inferno Tower works. The first star upgrade increases super duration. Keep in mind, since this is an Inferno mechanic, the last 3 seconds are way stronger than the first 3 seconds. The second star upgrade deals more damage if the target is healthy. This makes her amazing against tanks. The third star upgrade is gain full energy on Clash. Basically, you start the round with a full super bar to melt your enemy tanks immediately. And those are the cosmetics you get for maxing her out. Next, we have the HeadHunter, and she is a 3 elixir ranged mini that belongs in the Rogue class. You can find her on Legendary starting from Collector level 85. At 0 stars, she has a super that deals small damage to minis and massive damage to heroes. The super is relatively quick to charge, so it's not entirely useless after the hero dies, but also that means it can absolutely melt enemy heroes in no time. The first star upgrade gives pierce to the super. This will mainly be used to snipe backline heroes, since a normal super not piercing will be near impossible to land on them. The second star upgrade adds 2 energy drain on her super. This works on both heroes and minis, so it's a very versatile upgrade, especially if you have the pierce upgraded with it. The third star upgrade is a boost when killing a hero. That stat buffs are very huge and stay for the entire round, so it's very rewarding. But considering the enemy has only 1 hero, it is very likely for your other minis to steal the kill, making it a high risk, high reward ability. Unless triple hero draft. Oh god, she will destroy in that game mode. And here are all the cosmetics you get for maxing her out. Now for balance changes, Barbarian King. His base HP was increased by 5 HP, going from 55 to 60 HP. His super was increased by 1 second, going from 5 seconds to 6 seconds. Wave Master. His base HP was increased by 5 HP, going from 60 HP to 65 HP. His base attack speed was increased by 0.1 per second, going from 1.1 per second to 1.2 per second. The Shield Maiden. Her base HP was increased by 5 HP, going from 70 HP to 75 HP. The Countess. Her base attack speed was reduced by 0.1 per second, going from 1.8 per second to 1.7 per second. Base ability, removed untargetable, but unstoppable, was increased to 1 second instead of 0.5 seconds. The first ability now has anti-heal, and the third ability doesn't have anti-heal anymore. Archer Queen. Her first upgrade was reduced by 2 seconds, going from 6 seconds boost to 4 second boost. Skeleton King. His base HP was increased by 5 HP, going from 55 HP to 60 HP. His base ability damage was increased by 2 damage, going from 10 damage to 12 damage. Monk. Base HP was increased by 5 HP, going from 55 HP to 60 HP. The first promotion is now a passive instead of clash, which means it doesn't get cancelled by tiles anymore. Natureborn. Human form attack damage was increased by 1 damage, going from 1 damage to 2 damage. Pink Fury. Base HP was increased by 6 HP, going from 54 to 60 HP. Energy cost was reduced by 1, going from 9 energy to 8 energy per super. Starting energy was reduced by 1, going from 2 starting energy to 1 starting energy. She also now has a faster super animation. Battle Machine. Base HP was increased by 5 HP, going from 55 HP to 60 HP. Base attack speed was increased by 0.2, going from 1 attack per second to 1.2 attacks per second. First promotion, super is now double attack damage and disarm for 2 seconds. Promotion 2, heals 6 HP per second instead of 3 HP per second. Now, some gizmos are getting buffs. Elixir Collector will give 1 elixir every 6 seconds instead of 7 seconds. Pancaker will heal 20% HP instead of healing 6 HP, and will give plus 2 attack damage instead of giving plus 1 attack damage. Hot Pot. The base HP of the potter was increased by 10 HP, going from 30 HP to 40 HP. The second and the third promotion on the battle machine also will give 5 HP to the gizmos. Wizard. Starting energy was increased by 1, going from 1 starting energy to 2 starting energy. Storm Wizard. Now the first and second upgrade effects also apply on the third upgrade super as well. Giant Skeleton. His KO damage was decreased by 3 damage, going from 15 damage to 12 damage. Musketeer will now have the Royal class. Giant. The HP gain on his base ability was reduced by 3 HP, going from 15 per round to 12 HP per round. Decoy Adept. HP per upgrade was increased by 2 HP, going from 8 HP per upgrade to 10 HP per upgrade. The third upgrade, his damage was increased by 4 damage, going from 4 damage per explosion to 8 damage on the explosion. Royal Ghost. The first upgrade, bonus damage was increased by plus 2 damage, going from plus 2 damage to plus 4 damage when isolated. All the wizards super is now faster. Princess and Battle Boxer and all the other 5 elixir minis will have their attack speed adjusted to 0.8 per second. Fixed the bug with the Dark Prince where his second ability applies to his allies as well. Now for classes, the clan class at 4 units placed will have plus 12 bonus HP instead of plus 10 bonus HP. The Royal class at 2 units placed, Royals get minus 1 damage taken forever. At 4 units placed, the whole team gets minus 1 damage taken. Rangers. At 4 units placed, Rangers gain plus 60% attack speed and the non-Ranger minis gain plus 40% attack speed. Mage. At 4 units placed, Mages gain plus 1 energy after casting their ability. Saint. At 2 units placed, the buff was increased to 30% instead of 25%. And at 4 units placed, the buff was increased to 50% instead of 40%. Undead. At 2 units placed, the enemy hero will only take plus 1 damage instead of taking plus 2 damage. At 4 units placed, now the enemy units take plus 1 damage. Elixir. At 4 units placed, it's now plus 1 attack damage per 4 elixir unspent instead of 6 elixir unspent. Riders. At 4 units placed, the team gains plus 40% attack speed for 6 seconds after casting abilities. Goblins. At 4 units placed, the team gains plus 30% chance to dodge attacks instead of 40% chance to dodge attacks. Specialists. At 4 units placed, the team sheds all negative effects every 3 seconds and also heals 10% HP. And that's the update, my dudes.